friends, thanks for joining me. I have received a package and it says #swapandglue on it. So I'm pretty sure that's what we have in here. This comes from a new friend and her name is Caroline. If she's got a YouTube channel, I will link that in my description box so you can go check her out. Let's get into this package and see what she has sent me. And actually, before we do, friends, I just wanted to point out this nice shiny tape, all the little cutouts that she put on here, and look at the other side. Look how cute. So cute. It says choose joy, and then she's got these cute little stickers and pictures. So anyway, before I tore into the envelope, I just want to show that to you. All right, I have opened this package and she put it in this sleeve which kept everything super nice and tidy and dry, because sometimes, you know, sometimes our packages can get a little bit wet, so that was brilliant to put it in this nice clear sleeve. Now let's see if it looks like there's a note. So let me check it out. There is a note. Let me read this real quick. And it says, "Hi Jovi. Wow, this is so fun finding junk to send to you." Ah, that's so nice. I hope you will be able to enjoy this little selection I found around my craft room. I realize I do not have any fashion magazines. I will have to ask around my family for some. There are a couple of original first attempts at collaging. I made copies and have used them in a journal myself. Also, pages from Canadian mags and maps of some of Ontario. We ride motorcycles and other finds in my stash. Thank you for including me to your fun swap and glue. Sincerely, thanks again, Caroline. And she says, P.S. we travel to Florida a lot. Well, that's awesome. How fun is that? Thank you, Caroline. So this is totally fun. Let me take a look. Let's see what we have in here. So she went through her craft room to look for like little bits and pieces to send my way. And what do we have here? Well, she sent me some tassels. Woo! She sent me some tassels. Look how cute these are. Aww. These are definitely vintage. Look how yellowed they are right there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Very nice. All right. And then she sent me these beautiful charms. They're like bead charms. Well, they're not beads, but they're like these stones. Really pretty. Nice. Thank you. Okay, so now I think we're into the swap and glue stuff, so I will try to be quiet. Well, actually, this I think is more of a junk journal item. Look at these gorgeous cards. Love them. Oh, they're very nice. Love this. So hold on, let me go through some of this vintage stuff first. Very nice. Looks like it was a bookmark, but I don't know. Maybe she cut this out of something, but that has a neat aged look to it. Not sure if it's vintage or not, but it could be. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I love this. Wow, that's so pretty. It's an old postcard, you guys, and it is dated December, well, I think December 17th. December 15th? I'm not sure. It looks like maybe they do things a little bit different in Canada. But anyways, it's definitely vintage and I love it so much. Aww, that is awesome. I love that. And then here's one. It says, "A line to say that I'm okay and a busy bee. I hope that you are busy too addressing mail to me." Ah, that's so cute. Look at that. Look at the gorgeous handwriting. Oh my goodness. And this says right here, it says series 188 and it says copyright 1912. Look at that. You know, that's fascinating. And this actually looks like one of those pens that you dip. I don't know. It might not be, but it sure looks like it. And then there is a date on here, but I can't really make it out. But that's really cool. Thank you so much. Ooh, that's beautiful. Very pretty. Oh, that's her front door. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. A bird built a nest there. So pretty. All right, so now I think we're getting into our swap and glue images. Let's see. Oh, we have a nice map here. Oh, how fun is that? Oh, I'm gonna have to think about this situation here and see if I can make something out of that. I like that. That's really neat. Look how cute. Very nice. Ah, seasoned with love. Ah, that's so nice. I love this. Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. I'm gonna try to zoom in on that when I'm editing. Oh man, is that ever adorable. Love it, nice to-do list. That's fantastic. Look at this. Wow, this is from an old, very old book. That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you for sending me these wonderful things. And look at this map. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Look at that. Oh my gosh, how fun. Neat, look at this. There was an old woman tossed up in a blanket. Oh my goodness. And then there's a song here. Oh wow. That's so fun. Okay, that's cool. I wonder if that was in Italy. They used to do, you know, a lot of mosaics there. Wow, pretty intense. Very cool. Look at the pie, you guys. Okay, now I think we're into the swap and glue images. So I'm just gonna pull them across this way and then I'll flip them and then pull them across again. And that way it'll keep my camera from going in and out with the focus. You know how that happens sometimes? Oh, these are fun images. Oh yeah, I like that idea for instant garden lighting. That is nice. Oh, I like the girl in the swing. Nice. Ah, look at these. That's so cute. Ah. All right, let me put this one over here. Oh, nice. Okay, so these are her two original collages. Very nice, very nice. These are great. Oh yeah, these are really great. Nice, very good. Ah. Okay, now we're gonna flip the stack over and we'll go in the other direction just so we make sure we see all of the images. I love this one of her front door too. That is fantastic. Did I miss this one before? No, I think I just didn't unfold it. Very, very nice stuff. Okay, friends, I'm gonna gather the ones that I want to create with and I'll be right back. All right, friends, I have my journal and you guys remember that it is made out of Amazon packaging. And you know, what is going on with my table? I'm trying to get in frame here. So I'm not sure, I don't know if I moved my camera or what, but anyway, hopefully I'll be able to keep it in frame. I feel like I've been struggling with that a little bit lately. Not terrible, but definitely I've caught myself not quite being in the frame. But anyway, okay, so I'm thinking, I love these, love the colors in them, so I would like to use one or two of those. I love this. This just is so fresh to me, and I think I'd like to use some of that. And then I love the girl on the swing. She just looks like she's free, so I love that so much. And then I feel like these barrels just kind of have a rustic look, which kind of goes with, you know, the field, and then it also, you know, to me goes with the colors that are in here. So I'm thinking I might want to pull those out of there. And then of course, maybe I want to use some of this garden stuff going on here. And then I have some other fill in the blank ones, and they're mostly the pictures of the birds that were in some of the interior design books. So let me get my scissors, and I am gonna cut for this one. You guys know sometimes I tear, sometimes I cut, but I feel like for this one, at least in the beginning, I'm gonna cut the images out. I can always tear around the edges later if that's what I decide I want to do. Like, I think it would be hard to you know, tear her out without making a bit of a mess. I mean, I could do it, but you know, might make a little mess. So I'm just gonna go around the bottle like that. And then I'm just gonna move this over here. And we're gonna keep her like this. And then as we start to put the picture together, I'll know how much of that I'm removing. I actually could use this as a lot of the background, believe it or not. Okay. And then let me cut some of this out. I would really, if I can, like to use one of these, if not both of them. So gonna do what I call semi-fussy cutting. It's kind of like fussy cutting, but I'm not that fussy. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Just kind of fast fussy cutting is what I'm gonna try to do. Not really too worried about, you know, leaving a little bit of white here or there if I need to or whatever. There we go. That didn't take too long. And then, you know what I could do? I'm thinking I could cut maybe a few of these out individually. And then, you know, if I want to use that, I can. So I'm going to go ahead and cut maybe a few more of these out individually, but I won't do it on camera because that could be a little bit of a snore. All right, friends, let's go ahead and begin, shall we? So some of you will remember that I made this art journal, collage journal book out of Amazon packaging and papers torn from a commercial catalog. And so not all of my pages are even, as you can see, and that's okay because when I cut things to size, you can see I'm just leaving this edge and that'll kind of square it up a little bit. So I'm not fussy about that sort of thing at all. So we got this one pasted on, and now I want to go ahead and put this one on, and then whatever is going to overlap, I'm going to allow it to, but I'm going to go ahead and tear this edge so there's no white on it. And of course, as I'm tearing, I'm leaving this enormous white edge. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go ink that. That's gonna make me crazy. I grabbed some espresso brown ink, so let's just go ahead and do this edge. I know I'm gonna tear probably the majority of the top of this page off, but I'm just gonna do the whole thing that way. It's done, and I don't need to worry about where I'm tearing. Now with magazines, I don't always love to go down the, you know, into the seam like I am, but I'm just gonna do that today and I'm not gonna worry about it. This is just my art journal. If it cracks in the future, I'm really not too worried about it. But I wouldn't do it on, like, I don't know, if I was doing really important work, I wouldn't do it because it will crack over time. You know, like if you're making a journal for someone, you don't want to do that because it'll crack. You could do it with napkin. Paper napkin is so thin, it doesn't seem like that would ever be a problem. But with thicker papers, it's just not so good. All right, friends, we got our base cut. We got our base put down, and then I went ahead off camera and just trimmed the edges. So now I'm trying to make it so there's not, you know what, let me turn my upper lighting around. I don't know what's worse or what's better, but anyway, we're gonna give that a try. Okay, so now I think what we're gonna go ahead and do, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun and let's put our car on. Now we could have her leaving the picnic. I feel like if she's over here, she's arriving, but she's parked right up next to the bench. Or we could have her parked over here. Or we could pretend like she's parked in the background, but that looks like she's floating there. So maybe we do it like she's parked over here, you know, the table's here and she has arrived and she's parked over here. Let's do that. I'm thinking so. Now, before we glue her down, and I'm referring to her and the car, let's take a look and see, do we want some of these barrels behind her, or do we like the nature? The nature does look better. I like the effect of the barrels, but I think the nature looks better. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good. We've got some nice cool weather and I'm loving it. The high today was like in the 70s and oh man, that was so nice. The low has been in the 50s and 60s and I just love it. All right, so we got her. She has arrived to the picnic in her fancy schmancy car. And then I was thinking we might want, you know, he should be, I might want him down here a little further, but not standing in front of the car. Oh, although, look, now they look like a couple. Okay, let's do that. Let's make them a couple, even though on the show he was a mere servant. Let's put him right next to her. He's moved up in status. Okay, very nice. And then the girls, they're here. I wonder, they might not be able to make it into this unless we put them over here, but then they're kind of covering the car. Although, you know, I don't know, it looks okay. What if I cut out one of the girls? I don't know if I could do it without making a mess of, yeah, kind of the way they're stacked. I don't know about that. Let's look here. Let's look at this again. The girls are here. I could do it. I could do it. Who else do we have? We have the older lady here. Nope, her size is not to scale. Let's check this out. Who do we have here? We got this guy. He looks kind of small, you know, because where they were all standing in the photo. I wonder he could go back here, like on the opposite side of the table. I could like cut his legs off and he could be sitting at the table. He looks so small though. That's so funny. Okay, let's leave him over here. What about the girls standing next to the table? No, I don't like it. They're kind of cute over here. Let's do it. Hope you can see. I hope I didn't make the lighting too dark. Now the girls have also arrived to the picnic. I'm just smearing that glue around a little bit so it'll dry. All right, everybody's here. The whole family has arrived for the delicious picnic. And then we're gonna have this girl blasting in on her swing. So we are gonna have to do some fancy cutting. I'm gonna leave her dress because I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but I'm definitely cutting the swing out because I want her flying into this picnic out of like the future and completely, you know, dressed very risque for the times. Just coming in on her swing, and that'll be fun. Okay, oh boy, we're gonna have to cut around the inside of the swing too. You know, if we want this to look like she's swinging into the scene here, we've got to get rid of the background. All right, we're getting there. We got her cut out. Now we're gonna have her swinging into the picnic like Tarzan. And that's what we're gonna do there. So let me get some glue on this. Just gonna get it down, and then I will get the there we go. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and trim the edges off of that. So I think that's pretty fun. All right, friends, here is my finished collage. I like it just the way it is. I'm not adding anything else because I love it. We have our old-fashioned folks here. They're going to a picnic. What's funny about that is that on the picnic table, we have some not so old-fashioned items like this big sub over here. But then we have our girl flying in on her swing. Of course, we have these cans in the bucket, which wouldn't have been around the time that these folks were. But you know, that's what we love about this collage, is that we have all sorts of interesting things, but yet all set in a very natural setting, which I love. So I want to thank Caroline once again for sending me these wonderful images, plus all those other wonderful goodies that she sent to me. And for all of you guys spending some time with me, thanks for watching. See you soon.